Welcome back to the channel. This week we have Shatterpoint Star Wars Tabletop game. We've got clone troopers this week. Last week we did the droids and the command droid, Kalani. This week we're going to finish up these guys with Rex as well. We have Rex. He is the captain of this particular squad. He is Anakin Skywalker's right-hand man. So these guys call for white armor, which I have set up here in the back. Take a look here. This is what, we can spray from the top. I mean, they're already pretty much white. I could go off that and just be done, right? But no, I want to get that white on there. But we're not going to use this titanium white. I want to go with an off-white. So originally what I came up with is I was going to use Ninjon's signature series Dark Ivory. But after looking at it, it looks just a little too dark for me. So what I think is I pulled out the regular one, the ivory and the bright ivory. And I think we're going to end up going with the bright ivory. A little yellow, but you know what? These guys are out in the sun. Their armor's worn down, mud and this and that. And we're going to stay away from just the pure white. So bright ivory is what we're going to spray through the air gun, and we're going to go top down on these guys. And maybe do a couple of those spot sprays, but that's about it. And then we'll come back and we'll etch highlight with the bold titanium white. It's going to look nice. Also, this one calls for blue as well. So let's get in there and knock it out. I'll see you guys in there. We got the bright ivory sprayed down. We spot sprayed it. We sprayed over the top first, and then we kind of spot sprayed it here and there to give it this off-white look, and it looks great. I'm really happy with the way this turned out. I'm really glad we went with the bright ivory rather than the dark ivory. This is a much better look. It's a much brighter look, a lot closer to the box art is what we're looking for. So now what we're going to do is we're going to start filling in some of those. We're going to start painting the black, the guns, and I will do that with black Pro Acryl, which is right there, coal black. So we will hit all the guns on everyone, which is all here, the guns. And then there's a couple black things. Their pouches are actually white as well, except for Rex's has his cape is black, his ammo clips here black, and this shoulder pad is black and blue. So we'll get to that. Anyway, guys, let's do it. We got the black down. We got it on all of the clothes, some of the leather straps up top, the shoulder pad, the guns. We also got the guns for the regular clone troopers. Next, we're going to go ahead and do the blue work on these guys, and we're going to do a base of just regular blue, and then we will highlight with sky blue. So let's get the blue. As well, that was tough to get on camera. But these lines are really rough. I'm going to have to clean them up with white, the off-white or the bright ivory, or something, because some of those lines are a little rough. I'm not real thrilled with that, but we can fix that. That's not a problem. We'll fix it with a white line, and then we'll come back with a wash, a pin wash kind of here and there, and that should take care of the problem. So let's go ahead and push forward with the blue on Rex, and then we'll come back and clean these up. Well, I actually went ahead and cleaned those lines up with the I ended up using just ivory, so it was a little bit duller, so it would not be so bright, so I can come back with the highlights and finish with my highlights. But it turned out pretty good. I think I need to fix on the chest. There's a little thing of the white down here, but other than that, these guys blue, they're down. Real simple. Actually, I take that back. It was not simple. I had to take my time and do it nice. That's just That's just the way it goes on some of these. When you're drawing freehand with paint, it starts getting a little more complicated because, you know, lines, and it's hard to keep them straight. But what I did is I just went ahead and did the blue as best as I could, and then came back with ivory and straightened up all the lines, and it looks pretty good. I'm happy with it. We're going to move forward. We're going to get on the blue with Rex, and then we will come back with the light blue and highlight that blue, and then we will probably move on to washes and get some of those crevices filled in. All right, let's do it. What I did is I took the sky blue and I used a little bit of the bright ivory, and I dipped it in, mixed it together, and we came up with a very, very light blue here, as you can see. And I'm going to use that to highlight everything here and there. Look, see? Just real simple. Alright, I'm going to do that all the way around here and there, and then we're going to move forward. We're going to start finishing this guy up. We're going to do we're going to highlight the black on this cape and his shoulder pad and the guns, and we're also going to get these the clone troopers rifles and such, and then we're going to move on to the wash, and that's about it. And then of course we're going to do the base, and I think I'm going to go ahead and do the metallic base like I did with Kalani. I really like the way that looked. Yeah, let's get the rubber highlight. I'm using rubber as usual for my highlights. I'm gonna hit these a little bit here and there, and then again we're gonna move on to the wash. All right, let's do it. Alright, well, we're down to it. We're going to hit the wash up now. We're going to use a Pro Acryl black wash. I'm going to water it down really super thin, and I'm going to start doing just little spots here and there. Just starting to fill some of these crevices in with the wash. Very carefully. Kind of let it do its thing. I did it already to these guys. So they're going to look a little bit like this. Once Rex is done, he will look like this. These guys are pretty much done. I've got to do a couple little touch-ups to clean up some of the white, but that's about it. These guys are ready to go. I didn't get too crazy on some of the weathering. The paint job alone, the way the blue kind of goes on, gives it a little bit of a rough look. I think I like it. These guys turned out really well. I'm really happy with these. That blue was a pain in the butt. Today, my hand decided to be shaky all of a sudden today. I'm not sure why, but all good. All straightened out at the end. We got it all leveled out. Anyway, guys, let's get that wash on. That's what Rex is going to look like here. So once we get there, we're gonna get all the little crevices. I've got some black work here. I'll fill this in with wash, the black wash instead of paint. A couple little places, and that's about it. All right, let's do it. Okay, we got the wash in all the crevices that I could find. I watered it down real nice, got it in there, made that white pop. Now, I am going to go back with probably either ivory or bright ivory and touch up a few spots on the armor here and there. I can see a couple little places. Just on the belt, maybe the tops of the belt tops, tops of the armor, just high edges of little things with the ivory, and then we're going to base it silver, and then we're going to call it a day. Rex is ready to go. His clones are ready to hit the table. All right, let's get that highline and base down. I did the bases silver on these, and I filled it in with some Magrax Earth Shade, and then over here on the side I just used some the Camothian camo shade for the rest. It looks like there's a little bit of dirt and there's a rock. Now you could take that the basing material that I usually use and put it there, but I just did it like this just to do it real quick, keep it simple, so I don't have to pull out the glue and then dip it in and do all that. And I may do that down the road because I've got a couple other ones that look like it as well. But we could just call it day right there, and then I'm going to hit it with a matte varnish as soon as that dries. Actually, I'll probably do another coat on that of the green, and I may even do a little touch up on some of the silver here. Check out Rex. See, real quick, just give you some contrast, right? Real quick, simple. And then we got this guy as well. Still a little bit wet. I'm still going to do a little bit of a green wash on this one as well. I did green wash on this inside maybe the sewers or whatever, or something, whatever it is. Could be anything, right? Anyway, I was just looking for contrast. So it's going to pop a little more when we get that matte varnish on there too. So we'll just go ahead and let these dry up, and I'll do a little touch up on the silver probably just because it's just how I do it. I always gotta look like right in there, like right here, for example. You see this silver here? I can fill this silver in so it just shows the crack. Little things like that. And also I may do a little bit of touch-ups, but other than that, these guys are pretty much done. So let me hit them with matte varnish, do the touch-ups, and we'll get the final look. There you have it, guys. Shatterpoint Star Wars Tabletop. We did Clone Troopers with Rex, Anakin's #1 guy, right there. Boom. Yeah, it turned out really well. The blue was a bit difficult, but we just took our time and we knocked it out. I took my time and got that blue knocked out. I had to do a lot of it off camera this time, and I apologize. It's really hard to paint some of this fine stuff behind camera. But I am working on that, and we are moving the studio to a bigger place, believe it or not. And I have some hookups for cameras in the ceiling so we can come down and get better shots, so I can get some of these finer painting techniques down and just show you, what goes into it. I'm really looking forward to that. I've got all the setup, and we're just waiting to move. That'll happen within the next couple weeks. So guys, stay tuned for that. We got big stuff coming up. That's why we've only been doing some smaller videos lately. We've got the rest of Shatterpoint. We've got some Legion. We've got Crisis Protocol, Masters of the Universe, Zombies, Marvel Zombies. Tons of stuff, lots of fun stuff to do. Looking forward to getting to it. So it's going to be a minute before I can get to a lot of it because we're going to get moved. It's going to be a few weeks before I can really start knocking some stuff out. Also, we're going to have some gaming videos coming out real soon. And I've been saying that, but again, this move kind of popped in on us, and we're just going to have to had to put that on hold. So anyway, stay tuned for that. Anyway, guys, please like and subscribe. It really helps support the channel.
thanks for watching. I really appreciate you coming over. Hit that like button, hit that notification button so you don't miss any of my videos. Anyway, guys, I'll see you next week.